ser el rojo del amanecer, el sol de nuevo brillará, se llevará la soledad. Quiero ver el rojo del amanecer, un nuevo día brillará, se llevará la soledad. Quiero ser el rojo del amanecer, el sol de nuevo brillará, se llevará la soledad. Quiero ver el rojo del amanecer, un nuevo día brillará, se llevará la soledad.
Good afternoon. Could you all please join us, along with the La Casa de Esperanza Charter School students, for the Pledge of Allegiance?
I can't forget this. If anybody doesn't obey, this is the holy water sprinkler. I'm happy to be here. I don't know where to begin. I feel like I'm on a nostalgia trip. But this house on the corner belonged to my immigrant family, my uncle and aunt, and they had sausages. And if you look around that, there's like a garage. Well, that was a sausage shop. And I used to play there. I never thought I'd be over here working with Hispanics when we were the immigrants from Italy. Then I ended up at St. Joseph's, my first stint as a bambino priest, you know, the little steps. And today I'm very, very proud to be a part of this Anselmo. Anselmo and I go back a long time ago. And Anselmo, you really merit, it's fitting that this edifice dedicated to you today, because I have a recollection of about 18 years ago. I was in the school, well, I was here underneath, and Anselmo was walking there with a number of people like myself and others, and a little kid came up and tugged his trousers. And he knelt down and he listened to the little kid's big problem, whatever that was. And I thought, here's a guy that pays attention to the small things, the little things. In Spanish, there's a word, detallista. In English, we don't have that, a noun like that. It means a person that pays attention to the little details. He did that. On another occasion, when Alfredo, who worked here, was dying, Anselmo called me and he said, we need the holy oils. So at 8 o'clock in the morning, there was Anselmo sitting at the bedside of a man who was dying. He paid attention to details. Therefore, Anselmo, it's fitting. Of course, your wife can say whether you're really detallista or not. Elvira, you're here somewhere. But it's fitting that we have this today. So I'd ask you to participate with me in the blessing. I wrote it out. Okay. Okay. Creator Lord, we thank you for this center. We praise you for the fine leadership of the past and of the present. And in a special way, we give thanks to you for Anselmo Villarreal, near and far. Bless Anselmo and bless his family, and bless the work of this community. Bless all of us who are gathered here this afternoon, asking for your blessing and protection for all who enter this place. In a special way, may we bless this building of La Casa. May we always remember that you are the creator of all. With this water, we bless the building in the name of the Father, of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Amen. God bless you all and have a good afternoon.
Anselmo, chocolate chip cookies from Celeste and Margaret. Thank you once again, everyone, for being here. I was thinking about what to say today, and I have so many stories, 22 and a half years worth of stories, but then I realized everyone here has stories, and some way more than 22 years, and so not being able to decide who to talk and tell their stories, we decided to keep it a brief program and just keep it about the kids and about Anselmo. So thank you all so much for being here. Staff from Southwest Key who have flown here from Austin and elsewhere, elected officials, former elected officials, community members, friends, donors. The list goes on and on. It just is a perfect example of what Anselmo's all about. And so thank you all for being here. And now, Juanita, is Juanita here? I'd like to welcome Juanita Davila to the stage to perform a special song that she wrote for Anselmo.
I am not a good singer, but I try to do the best for everybody, especially for Anselmo. Esta nota yo la hice cuando eran las fiestas Huacacha en el Frame Park. Esta canción fue hecha cuando se hacían las fiestas Huacacha en el parque Frame Park, viendo al señor Anselmo a las orillas del riachuelo que divide el parque en dos partes, observando y al mismo tiempo disfrutando el panorama, analizando un sueño que al fin se le hizo realidad. Se titula Soñar despierto. Ay, qué bonito es soñar a la orilla de un riachuelo. Ay, qué bonito es soñar a la orilla de un riachuelo, con el sonar de corrientes del agua fresca y el viento, con el sonar de corrientes del agua fresca y el viento. La orilla es solo de piedras y el agua va haciendo escalas. La orilla es solo de piedras, el agua va haciendo escalas. Qué bonito es contemplarlo, sentadito en la alborada. Qué bonito es contemplarlo, sentadito en la alborada. Solo nos queda en la vida soñar y soñar despierto. Solo nos queda en la vida soñar y soñar despiertos con el sonar de las aguas y el acariciante fresco. Con el sonar de las aguas y el acariciante fresco. Nos ha quedado en la vida vivir de lindos recuerdos. Nos ha quedado en la vida vivir de lindos recuerdos, pues el tiempo ya ha pasado y la vida es solo sueño. Pues el tiempo ya ha pasado y la vida es solo sueños. Porque con el pasar de los tiempos, ahorita se nos va Anselmo y nos quedan los sueños.
Victoria? Victoria Sanchez was, well, she's going to tell you too, but I'm going to break the news first. Victoria was the very first student enrolled in the La Casa de Esperanza Charter School when she was a K-4 student.
Good afternoon. My name is Victoria Sanchez. My educational journey started in 2012 when I started attending the early childhood education program at La Casa de Esperanza. Some of you have seen me grown up within the walls of our building. In 2015, I started one of the most important journeys of education at La Casa de Esperanza Charter School, becoming the first student to enroll in K4. The school was made a reality thanks to Mr. Anselmo and his dedication to ensure that minority students, as myself, has access to a high quality education. Today, I am an incoming 6th grader. Mr. Anselmo has always been a part of our milestones. He's always made sure we had something special going on for the first day of school. If I could use a word to describe him, that would be humble. He's one that we can give him a rock and we know he will put it in his pocket and add it as decoration to his office. While there's many fun memories, my favorite is when I was a bit smaller. My mom used to pick me up and bring me upstairs with her. Mr. Anselmo always made sure to send me home with chocolates, and who doesn't love chocolates? Mr. Anselmo is a role model. I can look up knowing that he broke the barriers and stigmas as we face minority. Mr. Anselmo, thank you for creating a safe environment. That battle you fought to ensure that we had a charter school is paying off. I hope we continue to make you proud as we create our own La Casa de Esperanza legacy. I can't wait to be able to stop by once I become a pediatrician and work together to ensure I give back to our community. We got it from here. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Emily Nicole Garcia Sanchez, and I would like to say a few words to Mr. Anselmo. Mr. Anselmo has always been a kind-hearted man. He's always cared for this place and the people in it. I remember, year after year, on the first day of school, he would wait for us just right by the door. When we were in our class periods, we would always go up to him and ask for a piece of candy. And sometimes we would ask for it too often, he would run out. Today I want to say thank you for all that you've done for us. You will hold a special place within these walls, but most importantly, in our hearts. Thank you, Mr. Anselmo.
One more time. Thank you, everyone. We are going to have one more dance number, but we couldn't do it on the grass in our limited space. So as soon as we all go into the multipurpose room, we'll have one more performance of the students. And now I would like to, here, Nico. Yeah. Perfect. Kai, are you here? Kai has been so excited he couldn't wait to see Anselmo, but we kept him over here because we wanted it to be a surprise. Anselmo, we have just a small token of appreciation that Kai is going to present to you. If you could come to the stage. This is a book that we put together of Anselmo's legacy at La Casa, and it's a photo album of all of the years that he's been here. Occupying a lot of the photos are the kids, because that's what it's all about. Anselmo, can you come to the stage? I know poor Oscar has been trying to keep this a surprise, but the wind has not been cooperating, so I think the cat's kind of out of the bag, but let's do it anyway. Drum roll.
Thank you very much for this incredible recognition. Victoria, thank you very much for your words. And I was so pleased that you ended up your comment saying, we got it, because definitely you got it, La Casa got it. 2022, 2021, since I left, has been the best year for La Casa de Esperanza. I hope it's not a reflection of my performance, but definitely has been the best year, with no doubt, of La Casa de Esperanza, with a number of initiatives, fundraising, etc. So this is just a testimony of the great decision that our board of directors make, selecting Ms. Sherry Campbell as the next presidency of La Casa. Congratulations, Sherry, and thank you for all your success, and thank you. I also would like to express a special thank you to my wife. My wife, we have been married for 35 years, and she's the one that stays behind, raise our children, takes care of Spike, our lovely dog. And I'm here maybe 3 days, 4 days, every 6 weeks, 7 weeks. She gets to visit me maybe 3, 4 days. She's still living here in Wisconsin, and we talk, of course, every day. But I just wanna say thank you, Elvira, for so many years of support and for everything that you have done. Thank you. A few minutes ago, a young reporter, smart, bright reporter from the Freeman, asked me, what was the first thing that came to your mind, when La Casa presented you this incredible honor? And I say, well, the first thing that immediately came to my mind, and I talked to Sherry, and I tried to convince our board that this community center shouldn't be named after me. I think the right name for this community center should be Martin H. Frank, my dear mentor for so many years, an incredible person of this community, someone that there is not 1 week that I don't think about him and his advice, his support. It's just an incredible honor for me to have that mentor, and Mari as a dear friend, got to him too early, and of course he's in a better place than where we are, but I will always have tremendous gratitude and respect, for Mari Frank. I know Miss Frank is here today, as well as Chad Frank, and we keep in touch, but I just want to tell everyone that, it's a different that every day, at least every week. Now in Texas, that has been beautiful, don't take me wrong, but has been very challenging. The wisdom, the advice of my dear friend, Mari Frank, is always there. And I just want to acknowledge Mari. Every time I have a significant event in my life, he comes to my mind, and he will always come to my mind. So fortunately to have had him. I also would like to thank all of you here. As I receive too much credit. La Casa's staff is just incredible. And they have been running this place for many, many years. Before I left, and there are many here. And every time I'm here, I'm just so proud of every single one of them, and Cherry thinks that she's doing the job, but I always say Mr. Ben Flores, is the one who does our great job here. And thank you, Ben, for being here, and thank you for everything, and thank you to Josh Flores to be here and his wife. I also just want to say that something that you have heard me saying many times. And I have had the opportunity the last 18 months to travel more than what I used to do. And still, my comment is the same. I have never seen a community like Waukesha, the city of Waukesha and the county of Waukesha. I have never seen such a tremendous support, particularly here in Waukesha, a conservative community, that has this beautiful building named La Casa de Esperanza in Spanish. And they support and they embrace. Mr. Ty Taylor is here. This beautiful flagpole is named after Waukesha State Bank. And I have so many stories, where I have gone to Ty and pretty much say, Ty, I need help, and always has been there. I also have the joy to be in the Waukesha board, in the Waukesha State Bank board for a number of years, and it's always great to see you here, Ty, and thank you for all your support. Thank you to Waukesha State Bank. It's the friendly bank, and it is the friendly bank, just an incredible bank. I know there are many other banks here. I'm sorry. Thank you. I mean, I just say, I just visited with First Federal Bank that gave us a beautiful building. I know Jeff Moose is here from People's Bank, and thank you, of course, to all the banks. But Waukesha State Bank is in our heart here in Waukesha, and no one can take that away. And I hope I'm not crossing any lines, but it is what it is. I also would like to, if you walk through La Casa, a number of staff members from Southwest Key are here. 6 members of Southwest Key flew to be here, and I'm very thankful for you to be here. And when we walk, if you walk through La Casa Esperanza, you see the name of people associated with La Casa. In the entrance, you can see to the left immediately the Mari, the Tony and Andrea Early Childhood Education Program. And thank you very much, Tony and Andrea, for being here. And thank you for what you do for La Casa and for so many other opportunities. Mr. and Mr. Flakenstein are here, And thank you, because you walk into La Casa Charter School, you see the name, their plaque. Mr. Flakenstein asked me, I don't want any recognition. I don't want any names. And I told him, it's not about you. It's about our children. I want our children, to know that someone that doesn't know them supports them and believe on them. You go into the main entrance of the school, and I know he's going to hate that he say that, but maybe I shouldn't say it, but well, anyway, Steve Ziegler is right there. His picture, his name. And I hesitate because he's always behind the scenes and doesn't like any recognition. But I told him the same. I want to tell the kids, someone here, who doesn't know you. So a lot of people that don't know you believe in your future and think your future, and invest in your future significant. I know there are so many people. I run into my dear friend Fred Gutierrez. I take a lot of credit, and I always say, and it's true, the foundation for the success that La Casa has under my time here was thanks to Fred Gutierrez. He made that. Walter Saba, my dear friend who is here, did an incredible job. However, he liked to steer things up. So Fred kind of fixed that, and left that ready for me, and of course, I love Walter, and he has an office here, but he's a fireball. He's an activist, and to say the least, and again, Fred did an incredible job. And there are so many people here, and I'm sorry for missing some of you or not mention any of you, but I also want to finally acknowledge 4 board members of Southwest Key. I know Selena is here, Catalina Gracia from LA, Selena from Florida, Jesus and Juan Ruiz are here. Thank you very much for being here. And again, thank you to all of you. And finally, Kyle, my buddy, my friend, thank you for this beautiful gift. And I'm looking forward to continue to see your future and continue being close to you. Again, thank you from the depths of my heart. La Casa will always be in my heart. This is truly an undeserved but incredible recognition. Once again, thank you, Elvira. Thank you for your support. Best of success. Best of success, Cherry. You're not going to need it. You are already proven, to be the real deal. And however, that I'm as far as a phone call. And thank you to our board of directors that allowed me to be in the board for 2 years. I have 8 months left, and I believe they cannot wait for me to leave, but I'll find my way to stay. And again, thank you. Thank you for being here, and thank you for this incredible recognition. Thanks.
Good afternoon, and thank you all for attending today on this very special occasion. I am Rudy Gutierrez. I happen to be the board chair of La Casa de Esperanza, and I've been involved with the organization probably half of my life, because I'm, only 15, but I don't know what to say other than Anselmo has had a vision, put this vision in place many years ago, and it's because of his dedication to not only the kids, but to the community itself, is the reason why La Casa is where it's at today. And when I talk about, his commitment to the organization, to the community, and to the kids, he mentioned that he was at Southwest Keys, and he's taken that position, much larger organization, but he continues to commit his time as a board member to La Casa de Esperanza, knowing that he's got a schedule and he's all over the place, but he still gives time and his efforts to be a board member of La Casa de Esperanza. And yes, we can't wait till 2 years are up. Just kidding. He's going to continue to stay. I don't think you can push Anselmo out. He will be involved in any way, any shape that he can, continuing the fight for La Casa de Esperanza. And I see Maria Watts out in the public here sitting down. Maria Watts actually was the individual that presented me to Anselmo to join the board probably over 15, 20 years ago. And Maria, again, was a board member at that time, but she brought me into the organization. I was involved with the organization as a kid and as a volunteer, but never as a board member. But thanks to Maria Watts for presenting me and introducing me to Anselmo. I've been on the board ever since. But again, Anselmo, this is just a small token for everything that you've done. And I just see that you will continue to support the organization. You will continue to be involved. And Sherry, I look forward to continuing to work with you as our new CEO. She was the right candidate. She was the right person for this role. And we had a board meeting last night, and we were talking about how well the organization is doing. And we were making comments as, well, Anselmo, you never had results like Sherry's had. What's going on? But again, it's both of them. But again, Sherry is leading the organization in the right direction, and will continue to grow. And so again, Anselmo, I can't thank you enough for all your support, all your efforts, your commitment to this community, your commitment to this organization. So thank you. This is a well-deserved honor. And it is something that it's a small token of what we can do to show your appreciation for what you've done for us. So thank you.
Thank you once again. This concludes our program. However, inside the building, inside the Augustin A. Ramirez multipurpose room of the Anselmo Villarreal Community Center, we have refreshments, music, and don't forget that the drum and dance group is going to give one more performance. If you could please lead us in, Jesus.